Hello, everybody. My name is Heather Wagner, and I am a brand ambassador with Tula 12. Today, I am going to do an unboxing for you. This has some of our new prints and also some of our newer products. If you like what you see, there will be a follow-up video doing a couple of comparisons. Otherwise, let's get started. I haven't even took the plastic off of this yet, so I figured I'm going to make sure you know I'm going to do this with you at the same time, and it might not go according to plan. You might hear some crazy noises in the background, so I do apologize for that if you do hear it. But I didn't want to do a live only because every time I do a live, for some reason, my recording comes back being corrupted or something weird happens every single time. So we're going to just do it this way, just in case. Okay. Now, I don't have like a actual box cutter, so I'm using my little blade. If something goes out of frame, I do apologize, but again, I'm using a blade, so I'm going to make sure I do it as safely as possible. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. Let me put this up so I don't cut myself because I am very accident prone. Alrighty, here we go. So, if you have ordered from us before, the first thing you will get is these little flyer pamphlets that talk to you about some of our products. They even have the QR codes to make it easier. And you also see some of our new products, how to assemble. So there's all kinds of good little information here, especially if you are new to the company. So those are handy to have. You also receive a little check mark receipt thing so you can make sure you got all the items in here. And they always, with every order, will send a little journal card. It says, "Let's get cozy." And this right here kind of gives you an idea of the prints and colors. And sometimes they do go a little bit more neutral with things just because that way it works for everybody. But I love the little journal cards. I do decorate with them, but I also like turning these into little paper clips and laminating them to make sure they last longer. But they're also cute as a little gift card if you wish to do it that way. Alrighty, so one of the first things in here is one of our, now I call some of this stuff certain things because it's just how my brain works, but the technical term for this is the elastic pen holder. And with this, these are perfect for our journals. Let me show you one that I've already got on this one to make it easier for you. So this is one of our journals, and this is what I'm getting ready to open. It holds a couple of pens depending on what size and brand you have. It has this elastic. You can tuck this. If you want to, you can cut it and then burn the end if you don't plan on adjusting it no more than this. So it gives you a little bit of leeway there if you need to, but I won't do that because I do switch my stuff around a lot. And you can put them on your journals. You can also put them on our medium and extra large covers. They're a little too big for our small, but those are perfect for that. But you can also take these, put them over your books that you're reading if you do highlighting and Bible journaling. You can also, one thing I do is put them on your sun visor so you have a quick go-to pen. So those are perfect for that. That right there is actually for my boyfriend. And then if you order 4 inserts or more, you get a free pack of listen to me, jump bands. I got journal in my brain now. These are helpful if you need to add more than 4 inserts into your cover setup. And that right there is in another video, so I won't worry about that here. But you get 4 jump bands in every pack, and you can get them in black and white. Let's see what we got here. So let me jump back here. So I ended up getting some of our fall and Halloween coasters. This one right here, as you see here, is a coaster I've had forever. And no, I know it's not been forever, but I've used it so much that I need to get some newer ones. So this is one of our trick-or-treat ones. You get 6 of these, and they're like a really thick cardboard material. I don't know specifically. I'd have to try to look it up. But they are very durable. They do hold up very well. I use them around the house, and then also you can punch a hole in these, and you can also put them on your rearview mirrors or anywhere that you would like, honestly, and put some essential oils on there, and it will actually be a cute little decorative scented card as well. So you get 6 of those in a pack. And then this is relatively new. They started doing car coasters, and I've been wanting to get some. I finally got some. So they are small because they're meant to fit in your cup holder of your car. And this is themed for the Halloween as well. Super cute. And then once the holiday's over, I will just pack them up with my Halloween decorations, and then I will have them for next year. Now, they had a special this month for every, I think it's for every $29, you get a special. Now, it's discounted, so I only had to pay a certain amount for these. You can get up to 3 of them. So I got 2 of the medium dash kits and 1 in the extra large. And I will be doing another video of that, just doing like a flip through of what you get in those. The only thing is those right there are the monthly specials. So you normally can't buy them, like as a normal item like one of these, because it is just a special for that month. And usually they're themed around that particular holiday. Now this is something I'm super excited about. This is one of our newer products, and this is called, and I know I sound silly that I don't know this off the top of my head. It's so new. I want to make sure that if you like it, you know specifically how to look for it. This is called the pin pouch with elastic, because some of these parts of the names are interchangeable with some of our other products. So it's just like the pin holder you seen a minute ago. So it has the elastic on the back and is adjustable. And I'm going to grab this one right here. We're going to put it on there just to see. So both of these have the elastic, but this one just holds a couple of pins. This one has a zipper pocket on the front and side. And I will do some side-by-side pictures. I know there was some confusion. Okay, here we go. So you got the pocket here, and then the front pocket right here, the top loader, is in the front. So I just wanted to show that to you, so in case you were wondering. Because it does make a difference, depending on what you're trying to put in there. Now, this is a journal. You can put it on our journal, and our medium and our extra large. The only thing with our journals, it's a little bit on the smaller side, so you see that it covers it up. But for me, it doesn't bother me any. It's actually pretty nifty. I don't have one of the covers in front of me, but these fit very well over our medium and our extra large covers. This is actually something I'm going to be putting in my car. It's going to be put on my visor. So that's part of the reason I bought this. It's good not only for like stationary items, but you can also use it for a couple of pens, keeping your sunglasses, registration, any of that information if you want. That's perfect setup for that. And part of the reason I was kind of shuffling is because I was going to show you, this is going into my car. Put that up there. This is also going into my car. So I have like a little theme here for my car. Now this right here is just one of our regular pouches. This one does not have the elastic. And this is our new print. It's a Bold World. And this is it's really just like a regular pen holder. But again, because of the material, that felt material, you can actually put your sunglasses, your eyeglasses, or anything like that in it as well. I technically purchased this for my car because I am actually going to put I'm tongue-tied, feminine hygiene products in here. So, it's more discreet because us ladies always need to have some of that stuff on hand regardless. So this is going to actually store those products in it just to stay in my car as a backup for myself. Or, if a lady needs something, I have some extras on hand. So that's also going into my car as well. This is one of our, it's technically, hold on, I want to make sure I say this right. I do know what I'm doing, but they've changed these names up a little bit. And sometimes my brain just gets really, really confused right here. So this right here is, wait a second. Something don't look right here. No, it's right. It is right. Okay. So this right here is the envelope. See, I wanted to say something different, and I was like, wait, that ain't right. So I do apologize. We have a mini version of this right here, sort of, that holds our cards, and I think that's where my brain was going to. So I'm so sorry. As you see, I'm not the most prepared with this particular video, but as you see, you're seeing it as I'm doing it. So this is called the 12 or the XII envelope in a Bold World print. Now, when you see this, you see my hands. This is a large size envelope. Okay, so don't confuse it with our business card, because not only have I confused it, I've had a few customers that have done that. Now, I know because the color's a little harder to see, so there are 5 pockets here, or sleeves, or whatever wording you want to use, and it's got the button fastener to it. So I know I said that you can use this for a registration and stuff, and I'm going to have this as some emergency pins. I have a pair of backup eyeglasses I always keep on me, so I'm going to put all of that in this and put this on my sun visor. Got this right here for my hygiene products to leave in my car. This is actually going to hold my registration and my insurance information, and I'm going to put one in each sleeve here. I am also putting a couple of our inserts in here, and I'll show that to you in just a second. And I'm also going to use this to hold emergency cash or a card on there, so that way things have happened and I've been in situations where my cards didn't work in a certain location. It has happened before. And I understand they do it for security reasons, but when you're out of town or out of state and you need money and you can't access that from your card, it's a little hard on you. So I've learned the hard way. I'll keep some extra cash in here for emergency use. And of course, this is my go-to. For some reason, I got pulled over, which hopefully I don't, or there was an accident. That's what this is for. Now, 2 of the inserts that will be going in there is my address insert and then a vehicle maintenance insert. And I'm going to take these out and show you something. Now, as you see, I've got 2 different sizes. I've got a small address book, and I've got the medium vehicle maintenance insert. Now, the nice thing is that sometimes you don't necessarily need our covers for this stuff. Sometimes you can use these as standalones. Now, I had to get a new vehicle after a car accident this year, so all of this stuff I had to go and repurchase it. But it shows you the actual information about your car with your policy and all that info there. So even though I'm going to have my insurance and my registration here, I'm still going to put it here as a backup. And it tells you, your maintenance schedule, ways to make sure you stay on top of that, and then your maintenance log. So you've got a lot of pages here. So any type of work or maintenance you do on your vehicle, or anything you feel like you need to notate, this is perfect for that. And so I have this one to match it's a bold print, or bold world print. So our medium will fit all the way down in here. So the pocket in the very back, as you see, will fit a medium. So that is perfect. So if you happen to have one of our medium inserts, you can kind of use that as a size reference. So our medium will fit down in here comfortably. You could probably put a second, but one thing I'll say, these are really tight. There's enough wiggle room for you to do whatever you need to, but if you start putting another bunch of inserts in there, you're going to start running out of room. And you're also not going to have all the space that you do in this one. So that's part of the reason why I got a smaller address book. I initially had bought 2 mediums, but they didn't fit very flush. So the small fits just like that. So that's the reason why I went with the small, because if I bought the medium, it'd hang over. So that's the reason why. You can put a medium down in here to keep it from going over that and closing, but I don't know, for aesthetics reasons, I couldn't handle it doing that. So I'll have my vehicle stuff here, my vehicle insert. I'll have my address book. And part of the reason is because I have had my phone die on me and be in a strange place. Unfortunately, I have learned the hard way. And sometimes I cannot remember numbers, especially when I'm stressed. So this is really more to have on hand for that emergency. So if I need to contact somebody, I have some backups here. Now, I won't fill all this up probably, but it's still nice to have. So that'll go here in my second sleeve. This one right here will hold my cash, registration, and insurance, and anything else in those categories that I feel like I need to have, I will have that. So that's the reason why I have those particular things, and I wanted to show you that. So I have this beautiful little car set up here already. That's for my mom. I'll show that in a second. So the other thing I purchased, I do a lot of planning and stuff. So I bought our flag stickers so I can write my information on it for appointments or anything else that I need. I also do a lot of note taking and stuff. So I bought some of, I keep saying, I call them sticker dots. It's just, I don't know why I keep calling them, but the actual name for this is called color coding dots. But they have some that are themed for the holidays, so the colors all match and blend. So this right here is definitely our fall tones, and so is the other sticker sheet I just showed you. I use these for bills, bill coding for when I do my weekly paycheck setups. I match this with the bill that it's going to be taken care of, but I also use these for note taking and bullet journaling or anything of that nature. That's what I use these for too. Now, I bought our tab stickers, and I'm going to see if I can do this, because I always do this because I tend to pull a sticker off. I don't like the placement of it. I don't want to use it, maybe. And so then I want to put it back on here, and you have to put it right back in the exact same spot or you mess it up. So one of the first things I like to do is I will go and remove the exterior parts of my stickers. So I'm just removing the border. That's all I'm doing. And if your actual sticker starts coming up, just push it back down. It'll be just fine. And I got stuck there a little bit. Hold on. That's my fault. I got to hurry. Get that out the way. So now, all I've got is the sheet with the stickers on it, so you can see it a little bit better, but it's also easier to put it back down. These are also going to go in here. Now, I don't have any deco paper for this particular one. I'm actually just going to cut down some cardstock. I'm going to put them in here. And I can do a video of that if you are interested. I probably will anyway. And then I will use these, put on those little pieces of cardstock, and have my little tab dividers so I know which sleeve has which information or products in it. So, of course, I had to match it. It looks too pretty not to. And then that is for my car setup there. Now, these two items are not for me. This is for my mother, who is in the process of trying to be healthier about herself and eating better and just in overall doing better. And so she's been writing stuff down on some random pieces of paper. Truth be told, it irked me when I seen it because I'm like, I can hook you up. And so I am hooking her up. And today is actually her birthday, so I might meet up with her so she can have this. Okay, so the first thing is the health and wellness. Now, as you see, this right here is a extra large. And I'm going to do a size comparison. I'm going to do this other print so you can see it better. So if you're wondering about the sizes, here you go. This is our small, medium, and our extra large. And don't ask me why it jumped from that, where there's no large, because I really don't know, so don't ask. But this right here gives you an idea on the size difference. You can do these you can carry these with you if you like. I do keep an extra large on me because I do business stuff all the time, so I always have a little something on me. But the medium and small are usually the ones people buy the most to have for wallet systems or journaling systems. This, and I'm trying to do this off the top of my head, I think this is is it an A5? Hold on. I got my little card thing here to let me know. I did a video talking about some of our size comparisons. Yeah, I just want to make sure here. So our small is comparable to an A6. Our medium is comparable to a B6. So A6 and B6. And if you're not used to that term, there's pictures online that you can look at. And our extra large, depending on what planners and organizers you've used before, this is comparable to a Happy Planner Classic and similar into the Recollections or Erin Condren products. I think Plum Paper has something comparable to that as well, but that gives you an idea if you've used any of those. This fits there. The only difference is that our systems do not have the discs or they don't have the wires there, so you're saving a lot of space from that. So that's just an example there. Let's do the health and wellness first. So the health and wellness, one thing I will say is that when you're looking at our pictures on our website, sometimes they look a little different. And the reason being is the inserts are different sizes, so they can't put all of that same information into the same size planner. And as you see here, it starts on a Monday, ends on a Sunday, which is something I like, but I know everybody's different. And it gives you, motivations and goals. It does have these weigh-ins right here, but the other insert I purchased does the same thing, but that's really optional. You've got your water intake, meds and vitamins. These are basically like checkoffs and mood trackers. The way you eat and exercise affects your mood. So having that and tracking all of that is super helpful. It's also super helpful if you are working with your doctor on this stuff. This is a great thing to have and take in, and they can actually look at and see how well you're eating and hydrating. What are your moods like on days when you eat certain things? Because certain foods can actually affect you negatively or positively depending on your personality, and your body is not the same as everybody else's. So having that is super helpful. So I bought this for her. And then this is something else I got her. Now, they're all the same on every page. So this right here will last you a year, I believe, because of the way the check-ins work. Our systems are either yearly or quarterly. This is a quarterly, but this is a yearly because it'll last you all year while this will last you for a quarter, depending on how well you keep up with your system. So for the monthly check-in, or the measurements, sorry, for the measurements, you'll have a monthly check-in. So let's say you start on November. What is your goal for this month? And this is for you to be honest with yourself. There ain't no sense in setting goals, unrealistic goals. Make this very personal to you and enjoy your success. And just remember, it's not going to be overnight. It takes about 90 days to create a routine or a system and sticking with it and having that habit. So don't stress out if you mess up or you don't track like you're supposed to. Just don't worry about it. Get back on the bike and keep going. So if you look here, this right here offers 5 check-ins, weigh and measure. And I just say, they give you 5 only because, certain weeks you have 5 weeks while others you don't, because the way this calendar system works. So I just recommend pick one day a week that is the best day for you to be able to take the time and do these check-ins. So you'll write the date in, the days that you're going to need to check in for that month. And then you're going to check your sizes, get you one of those little tape measure things that tailors use. And then just go through and take your measurements and what your size range is. Basically, if you wear dresses and stuff, what's the size dress you're in right now. You don't have to do that part. That's just an option. But, write all that stuff in. And, you have your weight, which is, of course, the main thing. But also tracking to see where your size adjustments are going and go from there. And then once that's all said and done, talk about that here. Or if you got space here, write it there too. And just celebrate your wins. Even if you only lost 5 pounds that month, well, guess what? That's 5 pounds that you've lost. And also a habit that you're working on creating. Okay? Now, I know this is a little bit more than just an unboxing, but I wanted to show you the actual products. And I'm sorry if you hear my son. I don't know what he's doing. But I wanted to show you that. I will be doing another video of putting my car system together. But hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day and a happy Halloween. Thank you so much.